got HBO Max, you've got Prime Video, and somehow, you're still rewatching the same movies. Not anymore. Today I'm pulling 10 action movies out of the shadows. Brutal fights, battlefield chaos, slick spy action. We're going from great to flat out insane by number 1. Trust me, stick around for that one. Let's go. Number 10, The Last Stand.
Bang, 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 bang.
Look, I'm starting here on purpose because this movie is the perfect warm-up. The Last Stand is Arnold Schwarzenegger reminding everyone exactly why he became a legend. The setup is beautifully simple. A drug cartel boss escapes federal custody and is blazing a trail straight through a tiny border town in Arizona. The only thing standing between him and Mexico? One small-town sheriff, played by Arnold, who is absolutely not having it today. This movie doesn't pretend to be anything it's not. It's loud, it's fun, the action is gloriously over the top, and every single shootout in that final act is the kind of thing that makes you pump your fist. It's comfort food, but the spicy kind. If you haven't seen this one yet, you're missing out on pure, no apologies action entertainment. Streaming right now on Prime Video. Number 9, Mechanic, Resurrection. Here's where we start turning up the dial. If you know Jason Statham, you know exactly what you're signing up for. And Mechanic, Resurrection delivers that in full, ridiculous, beautiful excess. Statham plays Arthur Bishop, a near-mythical assassin who fakes his death, goes off the grid, and is then dragged back in when someone uses the woman he loves as leverage. The twist? He has to make 3 impossible assassinations look like accidents. A prison in Malaysia, an underwater pool kill, a cliffside compound on a boat, each one more insane than the last. This movie is creative, fast, and ridiculously watchable. It's the kind of film where you think, there is no way he survives this. And then somehow he does, looking cooler than ever doing it. Jason Statham at his most pure. Prime Video right now. Number 8, Unlocked. Things are about to get a lot more intense. And this is the kind of thriller that grabs you in the first 10 minutes and refuses to let go. Noomi Rapace plays a CIA interrogation specialist who gets tricked into accidentally blowing the cover of an undercover operation. And suddenly, a biological attack on London is back on the table. She's now in a race against time, in a city full of people she can't trust, trying to stop a catastrophe she feels personally responsible for setting in motion. The tension in this film is suffocating in the best possible way. Rapace is absolutely electric. She's one of the most underrated action leads working today, and the film's twists keep stacking on top of each other in ways you genuinely don't see coming. Lean, mean, and ridiculously tense. HBO Max. Number 7, Kingsman, The Golden Circle. If you thought this list was getting intense before, let me introduce you to a movie that treats action sequences like fine art. Kingsman, The Golden Circle picks up right where the first film left off, and then blows it up. Literally. The Kingsman headquarters gets obliterated in the opening act, forcing our heroes across the Atlantic to team up with their American counterparts, the Statesmen. Channing Tatum, Jeff Bridges, Halle Berry, Pedro Pascal with a whip that'll redefine what cool looks like to you. Matthew Vaughn choreographs action the way a conductor leads an orchestra. Every punch, every explosion, every one-take style fight sequence is impeccably timed and perfectly staged. Number 6, Two Guns. This one genuinely does not get enough love. Two Guns pairs Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg. And honestly, the chemistry between these two is so good, it almost doesn't matter what the plot is. But the plot is great too. 2 undercover agents, one from the DEA, one from Naval Intelligence, rob a bank together, not knowing the other is a Fed. Then it turns out the bank belongs to the CIA, and suddenly they're both being hunted by 3 different agencies at once. It's messy, it's chaotic, and it is incredibly entertaining. This is the movie you throw on when you want action with a side of, I'm actually having fun right now. Prime Video. Don't sleep on it. Number 5, The Covenant. I want you to take a breath before I tell you about this one, because The Covenant isn't just an action movie. It's one of the most emotionally powerful films of the last 5 years, and it just happens to have action sequences that are absolutely relentless. Guy Ritchie, yes, that Guy Ritchie, directs Jake Gyllenhaal as a U.S. Army sergeant in Afghanistan whose interpreter Ahmed saves his life and carries him miles through enemy territory after a devastating ambush. When Gyllenhaal gets home safely, he discovers Ahmed is still trapped in Afghanistan, and he goes back. He goes back for him. The combat sequences in this film are crushing, intense, grounded, and terrifyingly real. But what makes them hit so hard is the relationship underneath all of it. Number 4. Robin Hood. We're shifting gears completely, because not all action has to be guns and car chases. Sometimes action is 10,000 soldiers charging a beach while arrows darken the sky above them. Ridley Scott's Robin Hood is not the cartoonish Robin Hood you grew up with. This is a grimy, brutal war movie version of the legend, with Russell Crowe playing a man who's been through too much and has nothing left to lose. Scott shoots medieval England like it's a battlefield, and the final act, a full-scale coastal invasion sequence, is genuinely stunning to watch. If you appreciate action that has real weight behind it, where every hit feels like it matters, this is your pick. A hugely underappreciated film from one of the best directors in Hollywood. Catch it on HBO Max. Number 3. Heads of State.
A lot of people want you dead.
This is the big, loud, absurd action movie you've been waiting for all year, and it delivers exactly what the trailer promised and then some. John Cena plays the President of the United States. Idris Elba plays the British Prime Minister. They hate each other, and then they both get thrust into the middle of an international assassination conspiracy and have to work together to survive. The chemistry is explosive, the action is relentless, and the director, Ilya Naishuller, the guy behind Nobody, knows exactly how to stage a fight sequence that makes audiences gasp. This is big screen entertainment at its most unapologetic. Funny, fast, and packed with moments that'll have you rewinding just to see them again. Brand new on Prime Video, and it's already one of the most talked about action films of 2025. Number 2. Undisputed 4, Boyka. Okay. I need you to stop whatever you're doing for a second, because number 2 might be the most criminally underrated action film on this entire list. Boyka. Undisputed 4 stars Scott Adkins as Yuri Boyka, the most complete fighter in the world. A man who carries himself with total, unwavering conviction and backs it up with some of the most technically brilliant, physically jaw-dropping fight sequences ever put to film. Not just for a low-budget movie, for any movie. The story follows Boyka as he enters underground tournaments to try to free the wife of a man he accidentally killed in the ring. There's real heart underneath all the carnage. And then there's the carnage, which is absolutely relentless. If you've never seen Scott Adkins fight on screen, your life is about to change. Prime Video. Watch it tonight. Number 1. Warfare. This is the most immersive, nerve-shredding, technically extraordinary war film to come out in years, and it just dropped on HBO Max in 2025. This film is based on a real Navy SEAL operation in Ramadi, Iraq, co-directed by the actual team member who was there. There is no Hollywood gloss here, no heroic speeches, no slow-motion glory shots, just the raw, relentless, terrifying reality of what that day actually felt like. Told in a way that puts you inside that house, inside that mission, inside the chaos, for every single minute of its runtime.